They told us that the devil was a horny creature and a weird looking creature who is in hell or who is in the shadows, or who triggers us to sin, or who should be blamed for our sins. But what if I told you that the devil does not exist? Well, not in the way that you think he does. Like, what if I told you that the devil is just a metaphor? In every culture, there's the version of the devil. Like in Christianity, Satan. In the African spirituality, they were like the evil spirits, There is a version of the devil in each and every culture. So here is the truth: the devil is not outside of us, the devil is our shadow. The devil is the part of us that we refuse to face. The devil is the fear, the jealousy, the, evil side of us. We gave accountability the name devil so we wouldn't have to take it. So we, instead of taking accountability, we came up with the devil so that we could blame the devil for all the L's that we take. And whenever we say, or whenever people say, oh, the devil made me do it, you are giving away your power. It's like you're saying you had no control. But what if the devil was your unhealed trauma, your caged or your bottled up emotions, your bottled up rage, your bottled up and unhealed trauma? What if that's the devil? That's the question we should be asking ourselves. So, as I have told you guys a lot of times, the Bible is a metaphor and we should not take it literally. And that's where many people go wrong. And that's where religion go wrong, by taking the Bible literally. It is a metaphor. And so the devil does not mean a creature who is horned, who looks weird and horrible. No, it means our shadow self. And both God and the devil are all within us. Duality, there's always light and darkness, good and evil, God and Satan, or God and the devil. So, people turned metaphors into monsters. So people turned the devil, which is a metaphor in the Bible, into a monster, but it just meant our shadow. The devil in the Bible just meant our shadow. That part of ourselves that we don't like facing, our dark side. So yeah. So many people, instead of doing the hard work of healing, they just blame Satan. You just go out there and do horrible things and blame Satan. Many pastors, if they eat the church's money, they blame the they blame Satan. If priests are out here sodomizing small boys in Catholic churches, we blame Satan, we blame the devil, and so accountability is erased. So you see, religion is very hypocritical and very weird and crazy, and they use the scriptures only when it benefits them, or they fix the scriptures only so that or to a certain to the, only the extent that they are benefiting. Yani, hey, I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. So the devil is not beneath you or outside of you. The devil is within you, and when you face him, you don't become evil. When you face him, you become free. When you face your shadow self and you do shadow work, you become free. You don't become evil. Shadow work is very important, and this is why many people who, when they spiritually awaken, they turn back to Christianity, because it's easier over there in Christianity. In spirituality, it's hard. You have to do the shadow work, which is not easy. You have to unblock your chakras, which is not easy. You have to reprogram your subconscious mind, which is not easy, which requires you to be very, very aggressive and, you know, into it. So many people opt to go back to religion, where you can just do evil and ridiculous things and just blame it on religion, as usual. So yeah, you don't need to fear the devil, you just need to face your shadows. And real salvation, okay, real evil is ignorance, and real salvation is self-awareness. So do accordingly. So yeah, make sure you're thinking for yourself, you're following your intuition, you're living your life the way you want to live, of course. And yeah, You got this, and everything is gonna work out. So I hope I changed your mind. I hope you learned something new. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.